YouTube, Craig, Super Nintendo here. Another woo, try reeling that off too quick then. Another pickups video for you all to enjoy, hopefully. Back to work, so it's not as easy doing videos. I've got lots planned, just tricky, majorly tricky getting them done, too busy. I needed to get this one done. I made a really good purchase, and I've resold it on already. Ready to post tomorrow. It's a really good one actually, so I wanted to make sure I showed it in these pickups, along with lots of NES, PS1 dual cased games and 3DS stuff. That's what you're gonna I do apologise, that's what you're gonna get this episode. We shall make a start. I hope you're all good. I'm watching a lot of YouTube still. Retro Reclaimer, Retro Red Steve, Metropolis, Big Game Al, Tutor UK, on a retro tip. They're the ones that I've just watched the last couple of days, so they're the ones that are fresh. Lee, I always forget what You've Been Gamed. I want to say Retro Gamer Addict. Amongst others, Champion 2D Rob. I could go on. You know them all. Dana, of course. So yeah, I'm going to show you. I'm going to start with the dual cases. I made a list as well. I like to mention prices just so you know whether I got a bargain or whether I overpaid. And also, of course, I look back on the past on these videos and watch myself and see how much I paid for stuff. And whether anyone else, do you watch your own videos? It's a good question. I do now and again. The old, really old ones. If a game comes up and I'm like, ooh, I wonder how much I got that for back then. It's like 5 years now I've been doing this. Something crazy like that. I need to close those windows. Yeah, so I'm gonna make a start. It's so hot, man. All the windows open. Proper hot day. The last 3 days have just been mega warm. Stu, can't imagine what you're like in the old blast furnace. I bet it is sweltering. Right, we're going to start with Fear Effect. These look really good actually, these Fear Effect games. Familiar place in another time. Three self-motivated and ruthless mercenaries conspired to track down a young runaway and ransom her off to her father, Mr. Lam, the most powerful triad leader in Hong Kong. Apparently, that's the gist of it. But yeah, I mean, I never played any of the Fear Effects, but they do look, I don't know how they will have aged. It's all complete. Fear Effect 1, this is. It's a 4-disc. I imagine it's quite a lengthy game. I wouldn't mind having a go at this one, to be honest. Fear Effect, that was £8.50 from the old eBay. Next we will do Fear Effect 2. This one was slightly trickier to get a hold of, I believe. Been, yeah, £10.50, not much. Honestly, if you are looking to get into the dual case games, make sure they're intact when you go to open them. These cases can just be in bits. The discs are in really good condition. Yeah, they're all smashed up and this is hanging off. I've made a nightmare of this. Fear Effect 2. Again, what was I saying? If you are looking to get into the dual case games, a majority of them are really reasonably priced. Fear Effect 2. Yeah, like I say, both of them two for 20 quid. Not too bad. Again, that was another eBay purchase. Kudelka is next up. It is Kudelka. It is. I butcher a lot of these names. Don't I, Pete? Yeah, he will vouch for it. This is a 4-discer as well, I believe. Oh my god, I shouldn't do this. I'm not opening them. They're all just falling to pieces, man. It's such a bad situation going on here. That was an eBay purchase of £16. I know it's an SNK as well, this one. Wales. Oh, it's the same Wales. There you go. Retro Red and Matt, and who else is up there? Some other of you guys. A group of 3 characters, including the beautiful medium Kudelka, are drawn to the mysterious Nemeton Monastery. The dark, deserted and foreboding place keeps within its walls a secret mystery of witchcraft and sorcery. This, it's an RPG. You can see there with a, you know, like the, what is it, element, the Final Fantasy type situation going on. Looks alright that actually. Might watch a playthrough of that. Kudelka. Next we have Blast Chamber with a lot of stickers on the front that I need to get off. This was a cheap one, I vaguely remember. Yeah, 8 quid. I don't know whether, is it one disc? It's a one discer. So you have the situation there of nothing in the back and the manual. Again, I'm wanting to collect all these jewel case, so the fact that I won't play the majority of them doesn't bother me. I want the whole 64 there are. This one, it's 20, the year is 2096, and having a bomb strapped to you is a sport. Sounds decent. Blast Chamber. This might actually be pretty good. Doesn't look too bad, to be honest. Might be decent, that one. Now this one I have played, or I've played the first one. This is the sequel to Myst, and it is Riven. I don't know how much this one was. I think I got this from CEX, hence why I can't go back on my eBay, and I've just been checking on eBay, so I must have got this one. But it doesn't have the manual. What it does have, it's got all the discs, is the Electronics Boutique receipt from back in the day. Year 2000, it was 15 quid. Probably paid more for it now. Yeah, I love it when you get like old receipts in the game. No manual. Anyone's got a manual to Riven, let me know. But yeah, I played this on the PC. I missed one of them. I'm sure it was Riven. But I had fun playing this. It's like you can't see the character. First person. That's what it is. It's a first person, like solving clues, going around, point and click tile type situation. It was good. And then we've got a classic here, of course. We've all played this, Tekken 2. This was a decent price, £7 for this. It wasn't too bad. What is this one? This doesn't say one disc, so it must be more. Ah yes, of course, the demo 1. Don't know what that is. This is in really good nick actually. It's got the leaflet and the manual is in absolutely cracking condition. Tekken 2. We all remember Tekken. I had a blast on these back in the day. I won't mind playing when I haven't played a Tekken for ages. We are now on to a GameCube game. This was just a random purchase. I think during lockdown I watched one of the Rockies, which made me look into Rocky games, and I found this on the GameCube. Don't know what it's like, not a clue, but it was £2.50, so even if it's crap it can just go in the collection. But I can actually give this a go. I've got a Wii set up, so I wouldn't mind trying this one out. There we go. Looks like you fight all of them. There's Clubber Lang, Apollo Creed and Ivan Drago on the front there, so you should probably go through Rocky's career from when he's a youth to when he's fighting all the beasts. Right, next we are gonna not go NES, we're gonna go for the Argos purchases. Now these, if you don't know, 3DS games are currently getting sold at Argos for like £1.50, £2, £2.50. I got a bunch of them. We've got Phonics Fun, these are all for trade. I think this doubles, it was like maybe £2 it doubles to like maybe 4 or 5. Got Harvest Moon, the Lost Valley. This is probably going to go in the collection, I would imagine. It's a Harvest Moon game. Phonics Fun again, that one's going to go for trade. Mario Luigi Paper Jam Bros, that one will go in the collection, no doubt. And Magical World, we all got mugged off with this one. Magical World 2 is advertised in the Argos site for £2.50 or £3, something stupid like that, and CEX traded it for 14 quid, and we all bought it thinking it was number 2, and we all got number 1. A load of tubers, but that one still trades for 12, so it's not too bad. So yes, they will trade in, bring a bit of credit, not had out for CEX for ages. Next we're going to go with NES Black Label games. As you know, another subset of mine, the dual case PS1 games being the current ongoing one, and this one as well on the NES, the Black Label ones. I love the end labels on these and the black labels themselves. I managed to snag baseball for, what was it, really cheap actually, £3.20, yeah, £3.20. It was on an auction, it was finishing. It's UK, I just need to get this off, so it shouldn't be a problem. Bit of alcohol, whatever on there, bit of residue, but yeah, other than that, it's the UKV baseball, never played that. Next is one I was discussing with Al. We were talking about Black Label NES games, and he literally sent me a message saying you will never get pinball on the NES, or he said it'll be really hard to get. I'm like, oh, it wasn't even on my radar. I went on eBay, looked, there was one for sale, one PAL A for 25 quid, and I had some credit, and I must have had a few beers. I just went, bye, sent Al a picture, just bought it. And I'm like, I didn't even check anywhere. In CX it's 20 quid. But it never comes in apparently, so 25 is not bad. Pinball, looks like Mario there, the early days. So yeah, pinball. And then this led to another one. So then I looked at pinball and I was like, oh man, have I overpaid here? £25 all in. And I looked at this other guy's games, and luckily he had another one, PAL UK Tennis. This one was listed for 10 or 11 quid, and I managed to get him down to 5. I said, seeing as I've bought that one already, will you accept a buy it now offer of 5 for that one? And you can just post the both together. And he was like, yeah, sure, not a problem. I was like, sweet. So both of them two for 30, which isn't too bad at all. Last but not least, the big one that I was wanting to show, because I've moved it on already. It's a 3DS XL on Marketplace. Not had one of these for a while. I usually do alright with the Marketplace 3DS XLs. I've had a few Marketplace because of the whole lockdown has just been, yeah, it's really, really tough. People have just been getting stuff on there, like mega quick picking it up. So I managed to get this bundle. Came with 5 games. First being Mario Kart 7. I've got this already, so this has been sold with the bundle. This didn't have the game in, which is a bit of a bummer. I've already got it, but it was just going to go either to CX or in the bundle that I'm selling. So that one I'm just waiting for a cart for that. This one, the girls, these two, the girls have claimed these, so they can keep those. So I get 2 games kept out of them. The girls will have them. This one goes in the bundle as well. It's Super Mario Bros, New Super Mario Bros. And then the unit itself is this one. It's the Amiibo, is it Happy Homes or something like that? New 3DS XL. It's really nice actually. The girls wanted to keep this, but it just brings too much. It's, yeah, I bought it for, so I managed to message the lady. I need charging. Like really quickly, within 3 minutes of seeing it. Messaged her, yeah, is this available? She said, yeah, it was £30. So she's like, yeah, do you want it? I'm like, yeah, it was 20 miles away from my house, so I couldn't pick up till the weekend, and it was like Tuesday. I'm like, someone's gonna, because she's like, loads of people are messaging me about this. Are you sure you want it? I'm like, oh man, someone's gonna get it here. So I'm like, yeah, I'll come tonight. Luckily it was near where my sister lives. She went and picked it up for me, but in between, I said to the lady, just put it, mark it as sold, otherwise you'll get a load of hassle. She sent me messages that people were sending her saying, you've sold this for 2 less, I'll give you double and stuff. Really butthurt about not getting it. So yeah, I managed to score it for, well, I gave her 40 in the end up, because she said there's another game, because this wasn't in the picture. The Mario, oh no, there was another one. Lego for the 3DS XL. The girls are keeping that as well. That was the other game. She said, I found another game in a carry case. So I said, I'll throw another tenner in for you. So I gave her £40. And yeah, managed to score it. It's decent nick, but I've already sold it on eBay. I put it on auction and it went for 114. So decent markup on this. I then withdrew the £40 that I paid for it, put that back in my bank, and the rest has gone towards something that I'm hoping to acquire very soon and show you guys in a pickups video. It's probably the priciest item I will have ever bought, no doubt. But I'm hoping to buy it all with like, not my own money, if that makes sense, or with like selling stuff. I made another sale, Parodius, which usually sits there for the Game Boy. That has gone. I bought that 3 or 4 years ago for £12 on Marketplace. I sold it for 80 the other day, so that was all profit. So again, that's gone towards this game. Hopefully I can show this game within the next few weeks, we will see. But yes, that is all the pickups for this lockdown edition. There are all the ones I've bought all over lockdown actually. Bought a bunch of toys as well, fair few toy editions. I will be showing them in a separate video. And Rob, I haven't forgotten, I need to do a PS1 5 nostalgic games. I will get around to doing it. It won't be a VR by the time I get around to doing it, but I will, I promise you. I've got them all in my head, I've got it ready, just haven't had time. That's it, all done. Charger as well, of course. Thank you for watching. I will see you later. Peace.